What's up YouTube, I'm EVscape and I am hungover as fuck. You can probably hear in my voice how much I was shouting last night as well. It's a little bit raspy, so I apologize for that today. But today we are going to be going over how I got the fastest 99 in old school RuneScape. You guys would have seen in the title, it was 3 hours and 9 minutes from a brand new account to get 99 Fletching. I'm going to explain how I did it in this video, but before we jump in, to anyone that is about to comment in the comments section that what I was doing is bannable, you are an idiot. No, it's not. So in order to get this record, I used a program called AHK Auto Hotkeys, which is the reason why everyone is going to be telling me that's bannable, you're going to get banned. Incorrect. As we can see here in this graphic of a news post, it was clarified by the JMods that AHK is only bannable if you use it in a malicious fashion. You are allowed to use AHK to remap keys, which is exactly what I did. I made my 5 key be my S key, my 5 key be my F key, my 5 key be my J key, and my 5 key be my L key. Then I made my 8 key be my K key, and my 2 key be my D key. What this allowed me to do was type SDF, LKJ, and that would make a set of darts. And get ready to make a second set of darts. If you guys want an in-depth guide of how to set this up for yourself, if you guys potentially want to try it, I'd highly recommend checking out Michael RS. He has a great guide on how to set this up, and he is the original world record holder that I beat. I'll leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description, and I highly suggest you guys go check him out. Right, now that we've got that out of the way, let's get into the content. As you can see in the background, guys, we had to quickly run through Tutorial Island, and I think that took me around 4 minutes. This record that I got, the 3 hours and 9 minutes, is easily beatable. In fact, I might try and do this record again. I reckon I could get it to around 2 hours. I think that's possible for sure. I wasted a lot of time in this run, especially at the start. But I think it's definitely possible to get a lot faster. So we quickly ran through Tutorial Island, took me about 4 minutes, and then once I got off, I had to trade over all of the items from my main account, and as you can see, there were quite a lot of darts in the background. Guys, that was 192,000 dragon dart tips, 350,000 rune ones, 110,000 adamant ones, also 800,000 feathers. I didn't end up needing all 800,000 feathers, but we got pretty close. On top of that, on the day, I found out that you can use a dragon fruit pie to boost your fletching level by 4, which I didn't know about previously, and I didn't buy enough dart tips for me to boost up to dragon, so I could do it from there. So if I was to ever do this again, I could boost up to dragon from level 91 and get insane XP rates from 91 instead of 95, and that would cut around 20 minutes off this time. On top of that, I'd be able to boost from adamant to rune as well, which would then cut off another further 10 to 15 minutes, like insane time saves by using these dragon fruit pies. However, like I said, I didn't know about it until the day, and it was too late by the time I found out. So when I first got started with this, I am not gonna lie, I completely underestimated how difficult it would be to accurately click those 6 keys on my keyboard over and over again at a quick pace. I thought it was going to be easy as fuck, and it was so hard. As you can see in the clip, I pretty much crumbled. I could barely get 4 darts done in one game tick. I wasn't very accurate, and as you can see by my location, I clicked off the inventory so many times I made it from Lumbridge Castle to the cow pen. That being said, after let's say 20 minutes, I came up with a new strategy of just mashing the buttons rather than pressing them. So I just mash both sides of my keyboard non-stop, and as you can see from the clips, that went extremely well. You can see with the rune darts here, I was getting 1,300 XP drops. And then with the dragon darts, I was getting 2,250 sometimes. That was the highest XP drop I got. That was 2,250. That's because the maximum actions that the game can handle is 9 actions per game tick. So that's the highest dart fletching XP drop you can get, and that's 2,250 with dragon darts. That being said, towards the end, I was getting consistent 1,500 XP drops, which is 6 sets of darts in 1 game tick. So if I was to do this record again, I think I could keep an average of 6, maybe potentially push that to 7, which would drastically cut the time down. I was pretty confident that I was going to beat the record because obviously I could see the time that I had been doing it. So towards the end, I kind of just chilled out and, you know, let it happen. But here's the final clip of me getting the 99 fletching. Hope you guys enjoy. 99, boys, let's go. Come on. Why are you walking? Where's Hans? There he is. Hans, where you at, bro? 3 hours, 9 minutes, boys. Let's go. Let me move my fucking thing. 3 hours, 9 minutes. Get that up, yeah. New world record. So just some stats that I want to go over that I found quite interesting for this video is obviously we made 191,000 dragon darts, 321,000 rune darts, and 108,000 addy darts. We managed to get this done in 3 hours and 9 minutes. We fletched 686,000 darts in total, and that means that every single tick that the account was alive, I managed to fletch 3.6 sets of darts. Every single tick was 3.6 on average. But as you guys saw in the clips, towards the end, I was getting pretty consistent 6 darts per tick. As you can see from this picture, I gained 4 million XP per hour from the account's creation. However, I think that's a little inaccurate because I logged out for about 15 minutes and then forgot to pause the XP rates. So if we go ahead and take the 13,034,000 experience that we got, divide that by the 189 minutes that we were fletching darts for, multiply that up by 60 for the hour, it was 4.137 mil XP per hour. 4.137. That being said, the XP rates towards the end would have been drastically higher. I was most likely getting 6 to 7 mil XP per hour while I was doing dragon darts. That also being said, if I did manage to do 6 darts per tick, every tick for an entire hour using dragon darts, I would have gotten 9 mil XP in that hour. Obviously I didn't, but if I had have, it would have been sick. Now, in order to buy the darts, I had to sell my twisted bow to afford it, because the entire price of the darts that I bought was 1,003 million GP. It took me about 8 days to be able to buy all the darts because of GE limits, and the feathers I had to buy on 3 separate accounts because of the buy limits. So we bought all of the darts for 1,003 million GP, and when I sold them back at an 84 mil loss, which means we lost 28 million GP per hour from fletching darts. But if you wanted to do this, it would cost you 84 mil to get 99 fletching if you just want to do it on your account, you know. I would absolutely love to see someone try and beat this record. Obviously, having 1 billion GP isn't the smallest requirement, but it would be awesome to see people give this a crack. And to Michael RS, the man whose record I beat, the ball is in your corner now, mate. I'd like to see you try and beat this record as well. Hopefully we can get a bit of a competition going, you know what I mean, boys? I definitely think I could beat this time again, so it's 100% beatable. And if someone does beat this record, I will go for it again because, I don't know, I think it's kind of cool having an old school RuneScape world record. But boys, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed doing this. Especially the part where I finished and I no longer had to fletch anymore. That was probably my favorite part, but feels good to have a world record, you know. Hopefully we can go ahead and break the world record for the fastest Barrows gloves run as well. We're going to be continuing that this week. Thank you very much to everyone that hung out in the Twitch chat that day. I appreciate all the support I've been getting lately as well, guys. It's been absolutely insane. You guys are the best. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video tomorrow. Take it easy.